Wow, wow. If you're joining us right now, thank you very much for keeping it here on KUtv Rise today. This is Biashara Tuesday, where we learn matters of business. And if you're on the launch, you know that this is where we break it down for you. Get some bit of advice from people who are pioneers in the industry, people who have experience more than us, or people who have some experience as well that you can learn from each other in terms of business. I'm sitting here with Adams Tuva, who is the founder of the Adams Group, which is an umbrella company with a lot of things under it. Because maybe for someone who is joining us right now who's not seen you here before, maybe introduce them to your company.
Okay, my name is Adams Tuva Adams Tuva. I am the managing director for Adams Group. Yeah, we're mostly an IT-focused company with a branch in real estate.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, you last time we were here, you told me about the BET forum, which recently happened. So we are trying to understand this morning in terms of how people can empower themselves, and it's something that you really focused on even throughout the times that we have been throughout the times that we've interacted. And the BET program brought entrepreneurs, as you've said, from all sectors of business to this particular forum to help them understand what are some of the tools they can use to scale their businesses. Maybe an introduction, of course, to what exactly the BET program is.
The BET program is an empowerment tool. As I said, BET means Business Empowerment Tools, right? So it's a Business Empowerment Tools program. What it is that we are mainly focused on empowering youth and women in business. So this is from ICT, online presence, training, how do you get them onto online platforms. So you first start by maybe getting registered. So there's a link. So you go to BET Program.Africa. You'll get to the portal. The portal will allow you to register. Once you register, you'll get some emails, formalities, some few phone calls. After that, we'll allow you to come to one of the forums. So every second Tuesday of every month, we have the BET forum. So of course, someone will call you and give you the details for all that, after which you'll attend. From there, you'll be instructed on what to do next. Right. So this means our key focus is getting people online. So that's where we start. So we'll get your domain name, hosting, a security certificate, and a website. Right. So what we usually offer is the SSL and the website will be provided to you through our partners. So someone will pay for your domain and SSL for the year, while you will come in and maybe pay for the domain and hosting. Right. I realized we wanted to make this free, but I realized that it's really tricky when you don't have, as a business person, if you don't have skin in the game, you don't feel the sense of challenge and all that. So we decided to, first of all, allow people to pay for the domain and hosting. So then we come in as BET and tell our partners to pay for the SSL, to pay for the...
So it reduces some of those costs.
It reduces. Actually, we give 90% off. So total cost is around 42,000 and change, including VAT. But now you pay almost around 4,000 for the whole program. That's that is phase one. Phase one takes around 1 month, which is getting you online. So domain, hosting, SSL, and your website online. That is phase one.
Get your business online.
Get your business online. Phase two now will come in, and it's training. So we have partnered with some major people in the industry. You realize we're not a training company, we're an IT company. So our strength is technology. So we've partnered with people in the industry who are good at training. So they'll take you through a months-long training phase, which now gives you the basics of business, legal, covers all that, marketing and the rest. So that allows you to have a feel of, or a better feel about business, about doing business in the country, doing business in Africa. The third phase is the third month, where you come in and we put you, now your website is on, you've done your training, now we want to expose you to the market. So we have something called the Chamber Press. The Chamber Press will write a story about you, do an interview about you. If you're lucky, we'll do a video explaining or just highlighting what you do. From there, if you're in the retail or you're in sales, for example, you're selling curtains, you're selling any other thing, you're selling phones, whatever kind of business you are, we put you on 3 online stores. Actually, we have 4. But initially put you on
your own online stores.
Yes, we have functional online stores. Right. So we have buykenya.co.ke, we have zizi.click, we have Soko, website, and we also have Kamkunji. Right, so Kamkunji market is not yet launched.
Very relatable names.
Yes, very relatable names. Yeah. So our focus is that those are kind of market you're looking for. You need to basically trying to highlight. We're trying to highlight Kenya, Africa, the African culture. Yes. So the names are mostly around that. Yeah. So once now we get you online, you're set. We get you onto a portal called it's a BAT portal. So it's a community, and you're able to get access to it, and you're able to interact with every other person who has ever gone through the program. So even other people come into the program in the months to come, you're able to interact with them, get business from there, share ideas. Also, the partners will be on the same platform, so you're able to interact with the same.
I'm seeing youth is a big focus even before we go on with what the BT program is all about. I'm seeing youth and women is a very big focus. Why is it important for the youth and women, especially in business entrepreneurship in Africa?
Okay, for us, we realize that I've been a young business, right? Maybe we're still there, but I realize starting a business is usually very tough, and the key things is usually the key things which hinder us from doing very well is online presence. You might have a very good business, but if you don't have any online presence, you really cannot do anything. So I thought about it, and you realize once a business grows, they're able to take care of themselves. So why don't we come in and help them start? Right? Before you start asking them, maybe later in life, we need this from you. Can you assist them start? So we've partnered with actually a number of people, the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce, the Registry of Kenya, which is KENIC, legal firms. We've partnered with county government, for example. We'll be in Taita Taveta next month. We'll be in Kilifi. Next month we'll be in Nakuru. So we're partnering with people who are actually on the ground. Both, you see, Chamber is in actually it's all over the country. So if you can partner with them, you can partner with Kenya National Chamber of Commerce, the county governments. These are guys on the ground. So when we land there, they're able to mobilize, and it's easier to penetrate using those kind of strategic partners.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, in the phases that you've mentioned that the first thing is getting the businesses online, getting yourself some training, giving them marketing, putting them up on online stores. But the one that I'm really focusing on is that putting them online. Now, why is it important to scale your business accordingly with the digital age?
As I said before, you might not have anything, but if you have a domain name, you have a website, that is everything. You can do business with anyone in the world. You can do business with someone in China, someone in Dubai, someone in Tanzania, someone in South Africa, just having your online presence. So as a young business, most people might not have the physical office. They don't have the financial strength to acquire business office, but I trust in 1 year you can afford 4,500 bob, 4,300 bob to get yourself online. So that's what you're pushing on. I realized the next big expense were the website development. So if we can cut that to zero, we can get a lot of these people online, the youth and the women in business online, because you realize they might go on maybe get free websites, which are not the quality of website they would want to for. Customers look at you and the first thing they look at you as a business is, how does your online presence look like? So people go for very cheap, maybe free templates and whatever. So we give them the quality that they need to be, at par with any other business.
To have a quality digital footprint.
Yes, exactly. So once that is done, it's very easy for them to now go in and now compete on that level, right? So I have an official email address. My website presence is really good. You have a story or two on the Chamber Press. You've been featured on TV Plus. So from there, you have at least you have a leg in, right? You have a leg in. From there, the training will help you. You'll be part of a bigger community, right? The BT community involves in the partners. So partners will be able to say, okay, fine, you're doing this. How can we assist you further? Right? Yeah. So
what are some of those partners that you are within the BET forum?
Okay. as I mentioned, KNCCI is a big part of is a strategic partner. The Registry of Kenya, because Bidomain Kenya is one of our brands, and it sells domains on behalf of BET program. So the Registry of Kenya is really that is KENIC. They're really strategic in this. We have a number of law firms who come in, and most of starting up means registration of your business. There's some legal things you need to do. If for example, it's something which need to be patented, you need a lawyer. Yeah, so there are partners like Ajua. There's someone called Precious Connections. Yeah, so
there are other, I'm saying there are other incentives that is apart from just getting online because of this. All the partners that you have, there's that legal aspect of it. There's also marketing. Are there some of other incentives that you can tell us that come with the presence of some of these partners?
Okay. For example, if we are going to Taita Taveta, for example, we'll be in Taita Taveta on the 3rd week of March for 2 days. So I believe as we come in and the entrepreneurs are also docked in and they're able to interact with their county government, there are some few things which they might not be able to have gotten before, but now with this particular interaction, they're able to, get some insight of what the county is planning, such yeah, exactly.
Right,
yeah,
now, when you did this forum for the first time, I guess, which was last month, where was it at?
It was at Spring Valley, that is at the Nairobi garage, Spring Valley.
Is it going to be just in Nairobi, or are you going to have the forum in different places?
The forum will move around depending on what we're trying to achieve that particular month. So, for example, we are having 4 different events each particular week of a month of March, but the main forum will be Nairobi for the month of March. Yes.
What are those other events that you'll be running during those weeks?
This will just be introduction of the BET to different counties. Realize that if you focus so much on Nairobi, we are missing out, or other people in other counties are also missing out. So if you can pick a county every week and just visit, partner with the strategic partners in that particular location. Realize that in some area the strength is farming, in some areas the strength it is mining. So how do we empower? How do we empower them? In those areas. For example, I know people sell a lot, the farmers in different counties sell online. Do they really know that there are platforms they can sell on? Right. So we'll be giving them access to almost, it's ridiculous, 3-4 different platforms with free marketing and all that.
That's huge.
That's huge. Yeah. So most people will just say, okay, fine, we only have access to maybe 1 or 2. So in addition to the 1 or 2 you have, you're getting 4 new platforms. Right. And we will then tell you, okay, fine, this is where you are right now, but we need you to be here in the next 5 years. So between now and the next 5 years, what do you need to do? So there's consistent training through, of course, the partners we're working with, who help us, of course, with the funding and all that to enable us reach this kind of entrepreneurs.
Right. How many youth or how many of this business, as you said, you're going to impact throughout the period?
You're looking at every single week, you're talking about almost 40 to 50 people. So in a month, you can do the math. But we want to do a very thorough job. That's why for every single entrepreneur, it takes you 3 months to graduate through the program. It's 3 months. It's not a week, it's not a 2 month, it's not a 2-week program, it's a 3 months program. So when you get in, you'll get someone to hold you during the first month, hold your hand. The first month, hold your hand. The second month, hold your hand. The third month. So it's a very long program, but it's thoroughly done. Once you're out of the program, you have yourself a business which you can now move on and whatever. And we just don't leave you. We just don't leave you at that particular point. We make sure that even after you graduate, after you're done to the BET program, we make sure that you're part of the community. You're able to come for other forums. You're able to give testimonies. You're able to market your business to these other people in the community. Yes.
Right now, the first question we are receiving is from Geoffrey, and he's watching you from Ruiru. He's asking, how small of a business can you allow to get into the program?
So for me, a bit, even if someone has a business idea, that's all it takes, right? So a single person with a business idea, as long as it's in your head and it's bothering you every single night, that's something you need to go and look into. You need to go and put on the ignition and start it.
Right, and you will give them that ignition, of course.
Of
now,
course.
We've done some time, we've done some bit of time on this, but of course, for those people who are joining us right now, they would love to understand exactly what we are talking in terms of BET, that is the business empowerment tools that have been offered to you by Mr. Tuva Adams. Now, for them to, of course, for us to wrap up as well, for them to understand how exactly to get onto the program, you could maybe give them the steps again, since we started with them at the beginning of the conversation.
Okay. So the first step will be to go to the website. So it's www.betprogram.africa. Right? When you land there, it will redirect to the original website, and you'll be able to register. So once you register, you'll be asked a few basic questions. You'll fill the questions. It will go into a system. The system will send you another email to confirm your email address and to help you fill. There's a form called the grant form. You'll apply for your grant for the grant for the program. Once you fill, we need to understand what exactly you're trying to do. Your age, maybe your current income, how long you've been in the business, how long do you put time in there. So that allows you also prepare ourselves when you're giving you the business empowerment tools. So once that is done, then you'll get phone calls to verify the phone number is working, or it's a genuine phone number. From there, you'll be invited for the program. So basically, we pick 40 to 50 people each month who we take through the training. And then from there, they basically now register for their domain registration. They will then get the website done within the first month, then get into the second phase of training, then now visibility phase on the third month on the online stores and all that. Yeah, so during that time, we'll make sure that at least feature you on the chamber press, and that also increases your online visibility.
Right. Thank you very much. The BET program, of course, right, they are trying to give you tools to scale your business in the digital age. We are trying as much as possible to ensure that you are well empowered. Mr. Adams tells me that, or has told us this morning, that even if you have just an idea in your brain about a business, you can log on to their website, of course, and learn how you can get yourself onto the BET program. And they are constantly talking to friends in the world of business who will help you scale up your business in terms of legal advice, marketing. They have all this platform. They put you on online stores that are theirs. They have the chamber.press. If you search, if you go into your search button right there on Google or whatever search engine you're using, the chamber.press is their press forum. We can get to see some of the work that they've done, and also the partners that they've worked with, of course, to see how you can benefit from that. Thank you very much for having the conversation with me. I hope you get to impact a lot of youth as much as possible. And I'm looking forward as well to attend the forum next month.
Yeah, we'll make sure we invite you.
Yes, thank you very much.
And thank you, Richard, for having us.
Okay, thank you for coming through again. We're taking a short break, but we're coming back with another segment here on the launch with Suleiman Abdulaziz, who is going to talk to us about branding Dongo Tufa.